Welcome, guys, to a new episode where we'll be touring Fraged collections and reviewing fragrances together. On this episode, I'll be bringing to you different guests, and I can't wait to reveal today's guest to you guys. So follow me, guys. Let's go review.
Yeah, I come.
Hey, bro. What's good?
How you doing?
Good to see you in Lagos. I mean, with no need for a further introduction, it's no other person but Deji Morafa, number one flaghead in the country. What's good? How's your stay in Lagos been?
It's been good, man. Just traffic.
I mean, the traffic, yeah. There's only one person to blame for that, and it is you people.
You people.
Yeah, just go back.
I'm not. I just go back. Bro.
I'm
always in the country.
Like. He's based in United States, and he flew in for 30 December, innit?
Yeah, bro.
If you're not in Lagos for 30 December, you're nowhere. I'm sorry.
If Lagos,
even if you're in Miami, you're nowhere.
Lagos is a place. I'm never gonna lie, man. Honestly, like every December, you just have to experience Lagos.
I swear. This is like a hub for. I don't know, if you want to have the best Christmas, just come to Lagos. We have the whole Afrobeat entertainment going on in Lagos. Yeah. So, how's it going?
Man, just chilling, same thing every day. Go out, have fun, experience the Lagos life, and that.
So definitely, and I'm sure you've been having a lot of fun.
I mean, I've been trying to just be neutral, you get.
Shorties have been. You've been falling in left or right, and
I mean, it's been fun.
That's nice. That's nice. It's good to have you in.
Yeah.
How do you see the atmosphere? I mean, the weather.
To be honest, I feel like the weather is like a good change because from where I'm coming from, it's really cold right now. Winter, and right now it's like, it's way better than.
And you're bringing in the warmth. I mean, with all the woods and.
But I would rather the weather here over anywhere else, to be honest. Like, cause I'm used to the weather here. So
that's debatable, though. Some of us,
like
die of it. We like a change. Yeah. So, with no further introduction, this is Deji Morafa. He's a fraghead, popular on Twitter space. He's an ex-Big Brother housemate, and he's been kicking it in the industry. And I'm a fan of him. I mean, he's doing really great wonders in the frag industry. And how has it been collecting fragrances? I mean, what really inspired you? How did you start the journey of being a collector? And
I mean, for me, I would say it's been like an incredible journey, to be honest, because fragrance to me comes natural. Do you understand? And sometimes I post my collection, people are like, yo, this, da. I'm like, yo, this is just a way of life for me. Like, it's not a burden. I don't feel the need not to collect more. Like, for me, I actually feel like I haven't collected enough. And if I look back at, it's always funny when I look at how I started. I never wanted to. I didn't even know anything about fragrance. Because I remember growing up, I just take a shower, deodorant, boom, out, that kind of thing.
Body spray.
But 2016 was that year, I just got my first fragrance, Dior Sauvage. I was on the store, 4 compliments in one day. I'm like, what?
Dior Sauvage.
This is what fragrance...
This OG.
Yo, this is what
killing fragrance... it since way back.
I'm like, this is what fragrance gets you, every time. Then since then, I've just been, collecting, buying and buying and buying. Oh. And that's just it,
That's so nice. Speaking of compliments, what are those 3 bottles that never fails to get you complimented?
3 bottles. That's a tough one, though. I'm not gonna lie, it's like a situation where every time I go out, I always get compliment, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then I would say the one that probably just get that you see certain reaction and this person is I would say Annie by the House of Nishane. Yeah, to me that's the best vanilla scent I've ever tried. Do you understand? And Aside from that, I would say I'll go with Old Satin Mode by MFK.
MFK.
Yeah, that too. Old Satin Mode is very loud. Anywhere you wear it to, your presence is always gonna be felt. That kind of thing. And it's a fragrance that I don't even pair with anything because if I'm pairing that with anything, it outshines it. It's as if I'm wasting the other fragrance, and then you get what I'm saying.
True that.
And then the third one, I would say, which one? I would say Complex
Okay.
by the house of Bodicea.
Oh, but this year.
Yeah, Bodicea, yeah. But that,
It's funny how all the perfumes you mentioned, they are like tier 1 perfumes.
like every time I wear Complex, it's always Complex.
Definitely.
Like,
I mean, we are just hearing these names. Don't mind, they are like heavy budget perfumes.
same budget. Nah.
But that's nice. What would you say your go-to fragrances are in terms of scents? Like, are you more of the gourmand guy or the wood guy?
I would say for me, I'm more of like I like strong scents. Do you understand? I like
Beast mode.
So I would say more of the woody side, and then I also do like a little bit of, like I mentioned earlier, vanilla. I like how vanilla is being used in the fragrance for, like, it's not too like sweet, but then the presence is there. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then more of the woody side, I would say. Yeah.
That's nice. That's very
How about
nice.
you? Like, how do you?
I mean,
how do you? Let me start with, like, how do you choose what kind of fragrance you wanna, like? For example, today with this kind of fit you're wearing, like.
I mean, I choosing a fragrance for me is more of a personality. So I feel like the days when I want to be regarded as a boss, I would go for maybe the wood scents. If I'm going out with a chick and maybe I want her to be all over me, I'll probably go for the vanilla kind of scents, the sweet scents. And so basically, but usually my everyday kind of scent is the wood scent. I mean, I'm a wood lover. I love woods. So definitely, it's the wood for me. So speaking of collections, I'm sure I can tell that you have a very huge collection.
Yeah.
So, like, give or take, how many bottles would you say you have collected so far?
So I would say, honestly, I've lost count. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably say about 200 bottles.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd say about 200.
Guys, do you know what 200 bottles of perfumes looks like? Well, what would you say, like, it's like an estimate worth of your collection?
To be honest, I don't know, because when you're buying all these fragrances, you don't just like buy like 10 at once, or 20 at once. Do you understand? Like, so sometimes, like, you're just like in the mood and you're like, you know what, let me get something new. Or you're going out, you're testing something, and you're like, you know what, I want to get this. So then you keep on buying and buying and buying. But then I've always like never tried to like sit down and look at how much I've spent, because trust me, like, I probably like, what the hell, like. So I just leave that. Like, you know what, when people ask me like, oh, what's the total worth of your fragrances of your collection, I'm like, don't worry about that, just let's forget about it. But yeah,
I mean, the internet is always helping us come up with the estimate of 400 billion.
When I saw that, I'm like, if I see $400 million naira right now, come on now. But obviously, you know how these bloggers are, like, they just clickbait now, just trying to make people talk, blah blah blah.
For real. So we're just gonna say his perfume collection is worth about 500 billion. Please say it by yourself. So we use we use it as clickbait.
No,
I mean, speaking of perfumes, I forgot to show you guys. He mentioned Nishin, Annie. Oh, this is not.
This one is Achieva. This one is Annie.
Okay. This is what it looks like. Annie X, is it? Annie.
This one is just Annie, yeah.
This is what it looks like. For those of you that are wondering, is it vanilla? Smells so fucking nice.
Nice though, like.
Damn.
That's like, anytime I'm traveling,
you should wear this.
If I'm trying to, like,
if you want ladies to kneel at your feet.
if I'm trying to like pick,
Wear this.
like, oh, I'm trying to like, even if I'm picking two,
Mm-hmm.
I always have Anye. Do you understand? If
Yeah.
I'm picking two, if I, anytime
I
I'm
can tell like
traveling,
it's a very nice
yeah,
layering perfume. I
and
mean,
it lasts.
it's
It lasts really long because I like fragrances that like last a while on me, so I don't have to reapply. Do you
true
understand?
that, true that.
So yeah,
And we have the this is a Roja.
that's
Nice. I've heard so
Roja.
much about it. Fortunately I don't have one. Damn.
You should get one, dude.
Smells like old money.
Yeah, you should get one.
No wonder I saw a tweet that someone predicting that if Tony Elumelu probably wear fragrances, it'd probably be a Roja.
Roja, yeah, no, no,
I
no.
can relate.
See, Roja is like
Smells like royalty.
it's like a big man juice. Like
Mm-hmm.
you just don't, wear like a like a shirt and jean, and then you're trying to wear
Nah,
Roja at night.
probably full regalia, like then you put
Exactly.
on some.
Now Roja is my own thing. Like, but if you get Roja, what else do you have the most though?
I think I fuck with Tom Ford a lot.
Tom Ford, so you have a lot
Yeah,
of Tom
I
Ford.
don't have a lot, but I just have like a
More
couple.
Tom Ford
Mhm.
than any other houses.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I have like 3 bottles of Tom Ford.
Tom Ford is. I think my best juice from the house of Tom Ford would definitely be. I would say it used to be Woodwood, but then I think Woodwood just has been copied a lot,
Yeah,
and there's
that's a lot of
no
replicas.
doesn't have the X factor anymore.
Mm.
But the one I would pick is I would say something vanilla. I don't know why I like vanilla
Tobacco
though.
vanilla, yeah.
Tobacco vanilla.
Yeah, very sweet scent.
Yeah, because I like the touch of tobacco,
Yeah,
and then with the vanilla, I feel like it was well like blended and all of that.
very nice perfume.
Yeah,
I mean, if I was to be stuck with any perfume,
yeah.
I think it's gonna be Woodwood.
Woodwood,
Yeah, there's a way that perfume like it's just
but it doesn't lie. You have to
it
always
doesn't
apply
last.
it.
Yeah,
Though.
that's the sad thing.
Mm,
But that scent, yeah, that's why there's a lot of copies of it because it's a
mm,
commercial success. That scent is just it's
actually,
very
yeah.
sophisticated. It's not too every other copies of it is either they do it too much that it is too heavy
So heavy, true.
or they just always don't get it right. But the
Mm.
wood is a very subtle wood and very sophisticated. I mean, I just love it. So it's definitely gonna be wood.
Yeah.
I don't even need to think too much about it.
But for you, like, what would you say, like, judging based from the weather in Lagos, blah blah blah? I feel like not all kinds of fragrances can be a success. For example, now, like, let's say, like, the weather is like crazy, like 87 degrees centigrade or something, and then you're trying to wear like something like I'd say this Ganymede X-ray. Do you understand? I feel like so with that you would like end up suffocating a lot of people around you. That kind of thing. Because I'm always like careful. Like when I'm coming to Lagos, I always try to go with the fresh, scent, the fruity, or maybe like a tea scent, something nice, like something that you're not gonna offend people. You're trying to smell nice, but at the same time you don't want to offend.
I think Nigerian mentality is they want to offend though. Like when you enter a room, everyone should look back and say, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
I feel like that's what works in Nigeria. And the stress in Nigeria, if you wear light scents before 12 noon, it's off you. I mean, so I think most people in Nigeria would still go for the
strong,
strong
overwhelming
ones,
scent.
yeah, because they want to keep oppressing.
I just exactly. I was gonna say like I feel like it's just the mentality of
it's the
Nigeria.
mentality actually.
The way
we
I
don't
see
follow
it,
the rules of
the way I
how
see
to
it,
wear
the way I
scents,
see it, Nigerians like a situation where they just want to like torment you. They want to feel like if what I'm wearing or what I have, you can't have it. So I'm going to show
I'm telling you
that kind of thing.
I mean,
I say with fragrances because you see people like sometimes. There was one time I saw a video of Hush Puppy wearing fragrance. This guy literally used like 5 fragrances at once, and each fragrance he had like 10 sprays. I'm like, and we're not like soft fragrances. We're talking about like you spraying Ombre Nomad, you spraying like Blue Sapphire, and you know how those fragrances are over.
Perfumes.
I'm like you, but then I feel like different things work for different people.
Not everyone that collects actually have like an understanding about perfumery. I mean, someone that probably has all of this will just wear probably 4 or 5 out of it without even checking who maybe strong one should go with maybe the fresh one.
Fresh one,
The
true.
sweet one should go with another. I
Mm,
don't think. I mean, there has to be like an orientation or something, a lecture for people that owns perfumes to actually know how to layer their perfumes and all
that's
of that.
true, yeah.
So most people just go with, I want to smell all day, smell nice all day. They just spray it off.
Mm,
So that's nice. So if you're going to recommend a perfume for someone that's looking to start
yep.
collecting, like a
Mm-hmm.
newbie looking to start collecting, what's that first perfume that you recommend?
All right, so most times, like when I come in contact with like someone that's trying to like get into the fragrance, not probably get into the fragrance, but they're just trying to just smell. They just want to
Smell
have
nice.
one. They don't
Mm-hmm.
care about how many they have or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say the first or the best ones to start with are probably there are some fragrances that they call like the blue bottle fragrances. So we're talking about like Dior Sauvage, we're talking about Bleu de Chanel,
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about Versace, what's it called? I can't remember.
I think I know the red
One
and blue bottle.
was it? Is it red and blue or just blue? I can't remember. But I'll remember, Sha.
I
I'll remember.
remember.
And then maybe like YSL for in.
Mm-hmm.
So these fragrances are just like fresh. You understand? They're
Mm-hmm.
safe and they work for like everything. You're going on a date, you're smelling fresh. You're going to church, you're smelling fresh. Do you understand? Like there's really, and you don't. And one thing is, you don't have to even break the bank for this kind of fragrances. Do
Yeah.
you understand? You could get them for. I mean, right now I don't know how
But
it
these days
is.
in Nigerian market, every perfume is
Yeah,
up.
that's what I'm gonna say. Cause right now the way the dollar is, like things are
Yeah.
getting more expensive.
Uh-huh.
But like, nonetheless, I feel like if you're trying to like get into the fragrance game, like you're trying to start collecting or just trying to like smell good, yeah, those ones are like the best ones to start with. Actually,
Yeah.
Mm.
Blue de Channel is actually very
Yeah,
nice.
that's funny
Those
enough. I never had that, but then every time I go to a store to like try it out, I feel like yeah, it's something I would definitely want to add to my collection. One of these
yeah.
days, that kind of thing.
Actually very nice perfume.
Yeah.
But they're all expensive also.
So yeah, which one did you start with? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, it's Franco Oliveira.
Oh, who
What's the
touch?
name? Who touch Franco Oliveira?
Do
Damn.
you know the funny
That
thing
perfume is
about
mad.
that fragrance? That
Mm-hmm.
fragrance. When I first heard about that fragrance, it was like I think I was in university then, and when I when my friend was my roommate that was like he told me the price, I'm like, nah, that's not possible
It's too
because
cheap for the performance.
I used to have one fragrance like that. I don't have it anymore. Dior Eau.
Oh yeah,
Do you
all this
understand?
pound, yeah.
It smells exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
And Eau cost about like I don't know now, but maybe back then it was $225
Yeah.
for like 100 ml,
Mine's like
125 ml
three.
bottles.
Yeah.
And then you have Frank Oliver Oud Touch. Smells exactly the same
Mm-hmm.
for how much? $40. And I'm like, yo,
That perfume is sick. Like, I
mm,
mean, I did a review about it, and a lot of people were just
mm,
asking where can I get bottled because it's actually, I mean, this is not even sweet talks. It's actually the performance is
yeah.
100%. Like, if you should get it, the compliments you will get from it will actually ginger it
It's
to get more
even more
bottles.
than that.
Like,
I feel like what the fragrance offers is way more than the price.
actually,
To be
actually.
honest,
It's just now that it's now a little bit. I think the very first bottle I got,
yeah.
and that's like maybe 5 years ago. That was like 12,000 naira. If I'm
But
correct.
I'm sure now
But right
it's
now it's
expensive.
like 25,000 naira in Nigeria. So
That's
some people even say for 30. I mean, I think on the sensor is up to like 30.
30K. Yeah. But yeah, Frank Oliver, that fragrance would be. I would say like if you're trying to like jump into the next like aspect of fragrances, like you were playing safe and you're trying to like get more like what's it called? You're trying to experiment more, that kind of thing. I think Frank Oliver is actually like a good start to like jumping into the next level, honestly, because I know oud and rose has been like overdone a lot. Do you understand? Like there's so many oud and rose combinations, but Frank Oliver is I don't know, they just did it perfectly. Let me put it that way.
Kudos to them.
So yeah, you can also, that's something you can also start with. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
It's not so
woody,
expensive.
boss
So.
like, your presence will be felt and all of that. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. An exciting
Mm,
um, an educating one from Deji Morafa. It was
mm.
nice to have you on our episode.
Thanks. I appreciate you.
Hopefully soon we are able to tour your collection.
I mean,
Probably,
I have some,
probably,
yeah,
yeah.
but these are just like a
These
few.
are like a few big bucks.
See, a few big bucks.
This could.
Did you ever try this promise?
Oh yeah. Oh, I think I've only tried portrait
Portrait of a
of a
lady.
lady. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Frederick Mao. They make mad sense.
Mm.
Damn.
And what I like about Ferrymount is how
The
like
atomizer is
how
so.
like they always, so for this one I think, is it Dominic Ropion? How they
Mm-hmm.
always put the perfumer and then the name of Frederick Mao, like a collaboration, like,
Yeah.
oh, Frederick Mao, but then this is the person that made it. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like that's actually very nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's I think they're the only ones that do that. You don't even have to like research a lot.
Smells
Just
so
check your
nice.
bottle.
Is it an Arabian
Yeah. So
company?
this is like
And they are not like that lousy
no,
Arabian, like very subtle
because they have like this. I
luxurious.
think it's called the Desert Gem. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they have like the Desert Gem is like Arabian, like inspired, but this is like the safest.
Mm-hmm.
They have the Promise. They have the Moon.
Yeah,
They have
I think the
the
moon is very popular.
they have the Dawn, and then one other one I can't remember. But yeah, that's about it. This is my little collection. You know,
This JPG, yeah.
these are the ones that made it to Lagos,
Mm.
and they are making it safely back to
On your
United
way, you
States.
dropped the reel that shuts down the internet.
I don't know. You know, the crazy thing is, people actually believed I
That you are
was
going to travel with
traveling
one J, one shirt.
with all that fragrance.
What you figure?
Like,
And one J, one shirt. Someone
nah,
said you probably need all the
yo,
bottles if you actually travel with just
nah,
one J, one shirt.
I just want to believe that Nigerians were joking, because if most of them were actually
I
serious,
mean, it's something you can do.
I mean,
It's an yeah, Friday.
even if I want to,
crazy
even if I
about
want to,
fragrances.
even if I want to,
Mm-hmm.
there's no way that's possible, because first off, before I get to Lagos, half of the bottle will have been broken.
I swear to God.
Do you understand? And I don't think
Or even
anybody.
stolen.
Do you get? I don't think
Those guys
anybody
at the
needs.
airport, I don't trust them.
Like, I don't think anybody needs that much fragrance for like a short trip.
Nah.
Like, why am I going?
I mean, fraggers, they don't usually use their perfumes. Do you spray all your perfumes? I feel
No,
like the joy of owning a bottle is not really using it.
it's not
It's
just.
just the joy of knowing that I have that bottle.
Yeah,
I have
and
this. Then once in a while, I can always go to it and
I
use
just
it.
that's the thing.
I mean, that's the question. People always ask, how many do you spray at once? You don't expect someone that has 200 bottles to be using all 200.
You get.
I mean, the joy is just from owning and collecting, basically.
And for me, I just see it like as an art. Like, you have you have like a variety of something that you cherish,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's just normal. You get bored of things.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I get bored of
exactly.
fragrances
So if
a
I have
lot.
a variety of fragrances, I'm never gonna get bored
Mhm.
of certain things. So for now, if I'm bored of using Achieva by Michelle, then fine. I'll just go check something else,
Definitely.
and then boom, it keeps me going. Maybe after like 2 months, then I remember, oh, Achieva. Then I spit. I'm like, wow,
Smells nice.
I miss you. That kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
think
just
it's boring being stuck with just one perfume.
Do you
But at the
understand?
same time, it's also a good thing because you get to have that signature scent that before you are in a space, they can already tell that.
Yeah, but it's still the same. Like me being a collector, I still have a signature set. Do you understand? So if I'm going to somewhere I go often, then I use my signature scent. But if I'm going to somewhere that I rarely go to, like, okay, I'm going on a date, or I'm going for like an exhibition or something, like I don't need a signature scent for that. Why am I wearing a signature scent for where
Sure.
I'm only gonna be once? Do you get what I'm
I think
saying?
my signature scent is just that I smell nice.
Say you smell nice.
Every time you see me, just expect to smell a good.
What are you
scent.
wearing today then?
How did I almost forget?
I always forget.
I think I'm wearing Intense Man Club Dinette
Club in there.
and One Ocean Water. I mixed it.
You're actually better than me, because every time people ask me what I'm wearing, I don't know. I even decide to wear something, I'm already like checking, like, should I wear this? Should I wear that?
Yeah.
So when I now decide to wear it, I'm out. People are like, what did you wear? Now I'm thinking, what did I decide on?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? Because I can't even.
I said,
Not that I don't. I mean, if I decide to like,
there has been many times that someone asks me, "What are you wearing?" I just say Tom Ford, and he's probably not even Tom Ford. That is why I go, man. See, I want to go back Tom Ford.
Honestly, that's what I do sometimes. Like once someone I can't remember, I just give it around. I'm like, this. Go and buy it.
Maybe the one that is at maybe the recent one I purchased. Yeah. I'll just say that's what I'm wearing.
I do the same because I'm like, how am I gonna remember? I have a lot. Like you don't expect me to like remember these things. But yeah, like yeah, fragrance is a lifestyle. Like I love it.
The beautiful lifestyle. You should get on board if you're not already one. It was a nice ride with Deji Morafa today. Speaking of fragrances, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you love this content, follow for more. Thank you for being
I'm sure you coming with us. I'm sure.
It's good to see you.
I think we should do this again.
We should.
Definitely.
A larger collection and probably.
If you even do it for Yankee, when you come Yankee.
Yeah. ZNY, are we?
New Jersey now.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there. Watch out for it.
All right, G.
All right, my bro. Thank you so much.